Alrighty, guys. We're back once again. Like I said, freaking hard drive. Son of a motherless goat. Well, at least it happened here and not there, which is cool. So, redid a drive. It's all good. Everything's fine now. Alright, so here we are, Stewie Douglas, once again. Alright, what we got is we got a Phat Jasper. Okay, it's up on the line servers along with a 10-day trial of Purge 4.0 or GTA 5. And you got the college football revamped version 9, okay, on this thing, okay, for NCAA Football 14. BO2 MW3 and Ghost offhosts, okay, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel. And of course you have the Repack By Smod from GoldenEye, okay? Now, if you look before, I had a video going on here, right? And all of a sudden, this thing starts acting like a moron. And I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on? Hard drive. That's a brand new hard drive, and it failed on me. Can you believe that? But then again, I believe anything, because everything is made everywhere else but here. So, unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, let's boot it up. Let's try and not have any incident with this, okay? Alright. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sync up this controller here, okay? And hopefully this damn thing is going to boot. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through this thing, okay? We're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything that's on it and all that kind of good stuff. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time. I'm going to show you some mods and all that other happy nonsense. So, now, like I said, redid the hard drive, as you can see. It's going to boot up, and we're going to hit FSD dash now. You'll notice that we're going to get plugin notifications as well. Okay, so work with me here. Here we go. Go up on Purge. Apparently he did something and fixed that. That's good. Alright, and welcome to Alliance. Now, okay, everything went right. Tell you what. Alright, let's see what we got here now. Yep, there's our emulators. Okay. And of course we have our Xbox Classic games. And we'll go over here. Here's where the tools reside. And of course you have Xbox Live Arcade. Okay. Including the freaking golden balls, wherever the hell it is. Yeah, there it is, right there. Okay, Repack By Smod. And then, of course, we have our Xbox 360 games. Okay, we start off with Advanced Warfare, and we work our way through. Okay, there you are. Alright, and it's all done. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go to the Homebrew section. Okay, we're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button. We're going to hit it again. Square should pop up with your name. There it is. Good, got it, good. Bypass that. And we should be up. Very good. Okay, now we'll hit the guide button. We'll go over here. Here's your off host right there to turn them on. To turn them off, hit A. To turn them on, hit A. Very simple. Okay, we'll get back to Xbox Home. Okay, so we'll take us back. Now, we'll load a profile. I'm going to go through this thing, and it better not give me a freaking incident, otherwise I'll kill it myself. Okay? Yeah, we'll take the console and set it on fire in front of everybody. You think I'm kidding? Okay. We'll go ahead. Here we go. We'll sign in. And there we are. Now we'll go to Xbox 360 games. Okay? And we will go ahead and we will try this. Alright? So here we go. Now we'll go on over to College Football Revamped. We'll hit that. This is version 9. And as I said before in the previous video, we need to go to College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay? Get on there. Keep up with the updates. Just Google it. It'll come up. Keep up with your links. Alright, and if you want to download rosters and everything else, that's where you have to get them from and inject them into the hard drive, okay? We'll also show you how to go ahead and copy files, folders, and all that stuff once we get through this, okay? So anyway, here we are. There it is. That was good. We're going to turn it on. Here we go. There's the dude. Okay. Now, we'll press the start button. It's going to load. Then we're going to get to our title page, okay? Hopefully, without an incident. Poor Stewie. It's going pretty good there, Devin, except for when the hard drive died on this damn thing. That was really cute. Alright, but anyway. So I had to redo another hard drive, and that hard drive is brand new. Yes, I'm pissed. Yes, I'm going back to the manufacturer. Yes, I'm going to get a new one. And he's going to pay for it. And pay for the shipping, too. He might give me 2 when I'm through with him. Alright, so anyway, we got play now. Okay. There we are. Alright, and then we got our Dynasty, Road to Glory, Team Management, Settings, 2020 Season, Ultimate Team, and My NCAA Legacy, Xbox Live, EA Sports Extras, College Football Revamped. Everything works on it. Like I said, go to the college football revamped GitHub. Okay, and if you want to download your rosters and all that stuff, your team jerseys, new colors and stuff like that, you can. Okay, right from that GitHub. All right. Now we'll exit out of here. Okay, and we'll go back to FSD Dash. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the off host for BO2. Okay, and I'm going to show you also as well Jiggy and Sentinel. This is where the problem started, right in here. Alright, so we'll go here. Okay, now we'll go to BO2. We'll hit it. We'll start it up. Don't you give me a freaking problem, you son of a bitch, because I will kill you! God! Alright, Black Ops 2 is back. Oh, look at that! Oh my God! Yes! So I wonder when you have blown sectors what it does to this poor thing. Okay, so anyway, here we are. We get the Dolby. Yes, we'll hit the start button. Okay, now we'll hit start again. Let's see what it does, shall we? Alright, now, multiplayer. Okay, and now we'll go ahead into multiplayer. Alright, now, the off-host works like this. Okay, listen. It goes ahead, alright, and what you're going to get is you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit D-pad left to open the off-host, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the off-host, okay? For Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, alright? Use A to select, X to back out. We're going to do a local game on this thing. I'm going to set up the bots, I'm going to do 9 of them, and I'm going to start the match, okay? So, here we go, and I'm going to narrate this as I go, alright? So, pay attention, even though I know that you got this for college before Revamped, but you know, what the hell. Alright, so anyway, we'll start the match. Alright, here we go. Now, okay, starting the match. Yes, everything should go nice and smooth now. It better. Alright, now, grab a gun, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, okay? You're going to use A to select, okay? I'm going to do some quick mods on this thing, and then I'm going to back out of there with X. Okay, now listen, if you want to play with Jiggy online, okay, you gotta force the host. Okay, what I mean by that, go into a session by yourself. All right. Then what you do, you go to host only. Click on that with A, and then go to force host right there. Hit A again, and you will force the host. And then you back out of that session, go into a public session, and you'll have Jiggy online to be able to use. The off host, you don't have to do that. Okay. So now we'll back out of here. We'll modify some bullets. Okay, we use swarms and grenades and explosive bullets and hunter killers and RPGs, alright? And then what we'll do is we'll use dog bullets, okay? And we'll exit out of there, okay? And we'll exit out of there. Now the off-host, you pad left, X to select, and we'll use X to turn this on. Like I said, you don't have to force the host with this off-host, okay? You just have to, you know, go into a session and play. That's it. So we're going to leave that, and we'll use X to select that stuff. ESP, we'll turn that on. And yeah, we'll do pyramids around them. Yeah, what the hell? Do that and that. And snap lines, okay? We'll bring this back. We'll stand up. D-pad left. Go out here. When it turns blue, let them have it. Fly through the air with Jiggy. Okay? And we'll get a nice bird's eye view. And we'll just start blasting everything and anything. And then some all over the map, as you can see. Works really good, okay? Now, if you want to be a real prick, okay, all you got to do, alright, hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick, go to aimbot, and go to unfair aimbot. Okay? Pretty much you shoot through schools, buildings, and everything else, and you get automatic headshots. Okay? Don't do that when you're online, because it will only get your profile banned, because people will report you like a maniac. Alright? So don't do that. Okay? You don't want to do that. Okay? Hey there, X Leo X. How are you? Yeah, success, Stewie. Yeah, now it's looking smooth. No, the server online on RGH? No, these are bots right here. No, but the server, once you get online and you put an online profile on it, you know, and go, yeah, you'll be able to play with everybody. No problem. All right, so anyway, there we go. That was BO2. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to back out of here. We're going to leave that live. We're going to back out of here. We're going to write to zombies. Okay? Now with zombies, we're going to use the Sentinel menu. Okay? The Sentinel menu works very simply, just like Jiggy does. Hold it left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, and then you use X to select, and then what you do is you push down the right thumbstick to back out of the sub menu and to back out of the main menu. Okay? So we're going to do a quick little local game right here. Okay? Here we go. Okay, we'll grab hold of that. Go to transit, and we'll start the match. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you a quick little thing with Sentinel, and you'll notice the instructions are going to pop up over here. Okay? So here we go. We're going to do the green run. Here we go. We're going to do transit. Yes. And as soon as this gets done here, we will get dumped into the map. Okay? Now, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There's the menu right there. Use X to select. I'm going to turn God mode on, infinite ammo on. I'm going to use a limited sprint. I'm going to use double speed. I'm going to use no clip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle the aimbot. You'll notice everything says enabled right here, okay? As soon as you enable that. Now I'm going to hit the right thumbstick to back out of there. Okay? Weapons menu. I'm going to go grab a decent weapon, okay? More like, a fully automatic RPG, okay? Then what I can do is back out of there. Now you got personal mods, weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, players menu, all players menu, and then we're back to personal mods. Excuse me while I blow this guy's balls off. There you go. Okay? Eh, you like that? You like getting castrated, don't you? Here, have fun with this. Okay? Here, everybody's dead. I win. Hooray for me. Alright? As you can see, that zombies works really good. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in there that you can use. Like I said, use X to select and then hit the right thumbstick to back out of there. So on and so forth. Forge menu. Okay? See? So, pretty easy. It's already, so you can go around 255, okay? Hit X. There. Now we're on 254. I'm going to go 255. See what I'm saying? So, there you go. Now, we'll get out of there. Okay. Now, my crazy friend. What we're going to do now, okay, if it allows me, we're going to go over to GTA 5 and I'm going to show you some mods with that. Okay? Before we were so rudely interrupted before. So, we'll go over to Xbox 360 games. Here we go. And we'll do a little purging with Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, now, things going to start up like it did. You're going to get a text menu. You're going to use D-pad left and X to open up 3.9. Okay? That one right there. Okay? Then, once you do that, okay, 4.0 opens with right D-pad and right thumbstick. Okay? Very important. Alright? You don't want to use the same controls for the menu because if you do, then what happens is you open up both menus at the same time and then everything gets all crazy and whacked out. So you don't want to do that, okay? We just want to be able to control each menu with its own set of controls, okay? So now this thing is going to load up, and what it's going to do is we're going to get dropped into a game save that I've got on there, okay? And then what we can do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some mods on this thing. Now mind you, okay, when I'm done with this, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time. Okay, now this, I'm using a wireless adapter, and you can pick up one of these things too, locally or whatever, they still have them, and you can get a wireless adapter for this thing, so it's wireless if you want, but some people like to play wired because it's faster, and that's understandable, okay, so either way, she'll run both ways, she's bisexual, alright, so, like I said, I'll show you how to do it with the wireless, and with the wired, it's the same thing, you just test the Xbox Live connection, and I'm going to give you a set of instructions what to do with this, okay? So anyway, there's 4.0. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to back out of that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open up 3.9 right there, okay? Now as you can see, 3.9, if you hit A, okay, this is the older menu. It hasn't changed since 2016. It's awesome. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's a very, very well-known menu, and it works really good. Very smooth, okay? So anyway, what I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to go to MISC options right here. And I'm going to go to weather options, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the time up a little bit so we're able to see. Okay, now I'm going to back out of 3.9. I'm going to take a walk outside. Yes. Nice sunny day. Oh, that's a planet. Okay. There's my wannabe Harley and wannabe Charger. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up 4.0 by hitting right D-pad and right thumbstick. There we go. Now I'm going to select with A, and then I'm going to turn God mode on with A. And then I'm going to give myself all the weapons, infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim, no ragdoll, and phone do not disturb. Anything grayed out right here is going to be for online play only, okay? So, there's a lot more options to this thing, okay, once you get online with it. Alright, quick options go off the radar. Slow-mo, that's pretty much self-explanatory. It slows everything down. Clean pet, if you get bullet wounds or whatever, you can clean yourself up. Invisible pet, invisible vehicle, okay? Drone mode, up and away. Okay, now, this you can articulate with the thumbsticks, okay, just like so, okay, you bring it straight up, straight down. Your right trigger is going to be zoom in, your left trigger is going to be zoom out, okay, So, and if you go to teleport to target zone, then you put yourself there, here, here, on top of the car, on the roof, back over here, and over here. Okay? So that's teleport. Alright? Now, we have what's called air superiority. You click on that. Okay? We'll zoom out for that. Okay? And what will happen is some hapless victim is going to come along with their car. Where the heck? It figures that there would be no hapless victim there. So what we'll do is we'll use RB here. And we'll fire missiles and screw this. Oh, guy's trying to get away. There you go. Yeah, you're not going to get away. How do you like that, huh? Huh? You're dead now, huh? Okay? I don't even like my car. Here. Might as well get rid of that thing, too. Okay? So on and so forth. Works really good. Okay? Then you got slow missiles. That's LB. Okay? You watch them going in. That works really good. As you can see. That poor sap didn't get anywhere. And I'm in God mode, so I can't die. See? I can blow myself up with missiles. It still doesn't matter. Ah! Okay? So, drone mode. Okay? Now, RC car mode. If you have a car, you can go into drone mode. You can remote control it just like a regular little RC car. And if you tag people online while they're in their car, well, that works also there too, because you can, take control of their car and drive them around, and they have no idea what the hell is going on. Okay? So that's always funny. Oh, a fire truck. Look, it's gonna eat. Wait a minute. It's on fire. Okay, fire truck. All right. Now we'll get out of there. Creator mode. Okay. Vehicle spawner. All right. PTFX spawner. Okay. Vehicle spawner. Put the car anywhere you want. You can put it like on top of the fire truck if you want. Okay. In front of the fire truck. You put a whole bunch of them right there. See? Works good. Okay. So there we go. We'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. Now. We'll turn on creator mode, okay? We'll get out of drone mode, alright? And here I am next to this burning hulk of a car that I couldn't stand, okay? Now, alright, we'll take a walk over here. Alright, now we can go to my player. Shows the stats of the player, okay, as you can see. If you go to all players while you're in a session, it'll show everybody, okay? And whether they're worth mugging or not. Teleport locations, every freaking teleport location in Los Santos and then some, including a head 10 foot into the nearest vehicle, into a personal vehicle, and you have IPL maps, and you can stash the current location. Okay? Back out of there. Recovery options, GTA Online only. That is for online play only. It's another menu. You can give people money, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's there. Okay? Character options. Alright, now, stash the current pet variation. Now, you know me. Okay, we can go to model changer, alright? Now, I don't want to become a cop. I don't want to become a security guard. I don't want to become a Marine. I want to become a freaking stripper. Okay? So there I am in thigh highs and heels, ready to go. Let's see. Do we have a naked one? Nipples! There you go. Okay? So anyway, if you want nipples, there you go. I always wanted to feel like what it was like to be a girl. Now I do. I'm in touch with my feminine side. Alright? So anyway. Yeah, we're back out of there. You can spawn with the weapons and random components and randomized components and all that crap. Okay? Component prop editor, you change anything you want. Face, mask, torso, head, legs, whatever. Anything drawable, texture, or palette you can change. Hats, glasses, and ears. Okay? Ears. Oh. Alright. Genealogy editor. Okay? Get the head blend data. Set the head blend data. Head shape, skin tone, all that crap. You can turn me. You can turn her into a girl. You can turn her into a guy. You can turn her into a multi-orgasmatron. It doesn't matter. Okay? Have fun with that. Restore original. Animations, one of my favorites, okay? We go to ambient animations, and what we can do is we can do push-ups, because why? We want to see buns of steel, okay? There you go, alright? Now, we'll cut that out. Back out of there, back out of there. Fluid animations, okay? Make her drunk as fuck, okay? And she's tripping all over the place, including over herself, alright? But she's not puking, like it's good. Hit LB and RB, bring that back. Then we back out of here. We're back out of here. You go to scenario, go to World Human Yoga. And there you are. And she's doing yoga. And she's stretching that thing more than a BM Goodrich tire. Okay? So on and so forth. Wait a minute. Let's get the shot. Hang on. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Alright. We'll get out of there now. That's enough of that. Get excited over that. Pet options. Pet spawner. Okay? Now, you can spawn anything you want. You all know me. Okay? I'm going to have my friends. Like this one, and 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 this one. Okay? Now, as you can see, I have a ton of strippers here. Alright? Now, you can go ahead and you can actually change or delete or whatever it is that you want to do with it. Okay? You back out here, go to Spawn Pet Manager. Okay? Now, you'll see the arrow above the stripper there, whichever one that we want. Okay, like like that one right there. Okay, well, select A. You can teleport to it, or you can delete it. Now she's gone. Okay, we had one that looked just like her, so what the hell? All right. So anyway, you can get rid of it. Now go back out of there. Go back out of there. All right. Vehicle options. That is your paints, your smoke, your rims, your tires, your windshield, your license plate, anything you want to put on the car. Transmission upgrades, engine upgrades, armor, everything else right there. Los Santos, okay, customs. That's to go ahead and spawn cars, motorcycles, boats, vehicles, people, whatever, okay? Weapon options, okay? Gravity gun, my favorite. When one of them gets out of line, just grab hold of her, just like that, see? And hold in with the left trigger, and hold in with the right trigger, and you can use RB and LB, so you can throw her up in the air, whoops-a-daisy, and then bring her back, and then a whoops-a-daisy and bring her back, and then you can bash her into the ground. You can use her as a weapon, see? Works real good on cars and everything. Get rid of that, up underneath the car, she'll come back to you just like a freaking yo-yo. Works great, I promise, see? If she goes up the street, she'll come back, here she comes, there she is, okay? So on and so forth. When you're done with her, throw her up in the air and be done with it, okay? She's gone. That's simple. Gravity gun. Works well on cars, too. See? Up in the air, and then just bash it down, okay, right? And pretty much it explodes, and you wind up pulling all kinds of stuff, and there it goes. Whee! And there we go, okay? So on and so forth. Excuse me while I get rid of this car. Hang on here. There we go. Okay. So, and there it is. It'll land somewhere sometime soon, like on that guy's house or whatever. Gravity gun. Okay? When you're out of bullets. Well, you can use a stripper flinger. That works real good too, see? Okay? And it works on cars, it works on people. You trip people up, You gain some velocity too, as you can see. You're pushing a fire truck and everything else, and knock cars over and all that. Now mind you, this car's in God mode, so you're not going to do much damage to that thing. However though, you can do a lot of damage to cars and people and everything else on there, just by throwing them at her. Like this one right here, see? Okay? Works real good, I promise, see? Okay? There you go. Tony Stripper Flinger. Now, we'll back out of there. Okay? Misc options, protections, menu options. That's to adjust the size, the width, all that kind of good stuff. And in drone mode, you can hit full visibility, all that kind of good stuff. Okay? We'll stop that. Creator mode. You got enable creator mode where you have draw debug lines, pet reactions, entity info card, all that. Raycast debug mode. I have no freaking idea. Have fun with that one, okay? When you figure it out, you let me know, alright? That it made this menu's a freaking psychopath. Alright, so, my stash stuff. Okay, it's pet variations, paint palettes, and teleports. Okay? That options show frame per second. That's 4.0 in a nutshell. Have fun with it, okay? It's a blast. Alright, now, I'm going to get out of there. Hit that. Good. It's acting like a nice little console. I hate that when it does that crap. When it finishes with GTA like that. But that's okay. It happens. What are you going to do? But now, what I'm going to do here, alright? See, it's fun. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Very important. Please pay attention to this. Because, Stewie, don't. Yeah, of course it is, man. Xbox Live is still available. It's been available forever, man. I got news for you. Listen, what the Xbox One runs on is the same network as the Xbox 360, and it's backwards compatibility. So guess what? It ain't going anywhere. I promise you. Okay? It's been around. I had people running around in 2017 saying, "Oh, they're gonna shut the servers down." Blah 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 blah. It's 2021 now. Okay? Need I say more? And in fact, why would Xbox spend 3 years, okay, and millions of dollars on making the one backwards compatible? Okay? If that network was going somewhere. It's not. There you go. Alright? Makes no sense. They would not spend that money if they were going to get rid of that network, okay? It's the infrastructure is the same as the Xbox 360, which is the same as the Xbox One. There you have it, okay? Don't worry about the network. It'll be fine. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Okay? It's going to be very easy. Now, I'm going to use a wireless connection too, because you see, the way that I have my network set up on this thing is it's bridged to my computer. Okay, now my computer has its own subnet address. Alright? So, when I go to show you FTP and, FileZilla and all that crap, well, what will happen is I won't be able to connect to it. And I want to show you how to be able to connect to this thing, okay? So it's kind of important, alright? So here's what's going to happen, alright? when you get this crazy thing, all right, what I want you to do before you go powering it on and go trying to conquer the world and, you know, dress up your football players and all that crap, there's a way that you got to put it online first, okay? And it's a one-shot deal. You only got to do this once. When you get it, you can either plug your wireless, plug your wire in, you know, or if you got a wireless connection, you can do that too, all right? And then the only thing you're going to do is you're going to grab all this hard drive right here and you're going to pull it out of there, okay? You're going to place that right there. Then you're going to plug it in, plug your HDMI cord in. We're going to boot the console, okay? Now, what's going to happen is, all right, is this thing is going to boot, and when it boots, it's going to show you the Xbox 360 logo. It's going to go to the logo. You're not going to have the fancy dashboard or anything like that because the simple fact is all that crap is on the hard drive in here, okay? So now, all right, boot it up. Life is good. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to see the green stuff moving around and everything else, and it's going to go right directly to the original dash, okay, which is cool. That's what we want. All right, now, what we're going to do, we're going to go up, go over, go to settings, go to system, all right? Go to network settings. Now, under network settings, as you can see, my wireless adapter is checkmarked, okay? Now, when you plug your wire in, that's going to have a check mark. The only thing that you're going to have to do when you wire it is you're going to go to the wired connection right there, and then what you're going to do, you're going to test the Xbox Live connection just like this. You're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? It's going to happen immediately, okay, or it should. There you go. All right? Now, because you're doing it wired, you're definitely going to have a check mark, okay? I mean, unless you've got some kind of crazy firewall that's not going to let the Xbox on your local area network, okay? I.e., if you're using a MAC address from the device that you have to authorize, you have to whitelist on your router, okay? But you don't want to do that, okay? So, you know, you run a regular network, you know, plug it in, hit the network, you're good to go, all right? Get a check mark, 2 red X's. The check mark's the most important thing. Those we're not worried about right now, okay? We don't want to connect to live yet because we don't have a stealth server. And if we did connect to live, it would ban the KV immediately, okay? So, we just want a check mark by the network, okay? Now, once that's done, power the console off. Then, what I want you to do, take our hard drive, slip it back in, it'll see with a click, and then pull this power cord out, okay? Leave it out 5 minutes. Very important. If you don't leave it out for 5 minutes, you're going to wind up with a DNS error, okay? You're not going to connect to live. You'll connect to the internet. You'll probably see the plugins come across, but when you go to live, it's going to say, there's an error, okay? Let's try to fix it, blah, blah, blah. So to avoid that, leave this out for 5 minutes, let it sit, okay? Now, me, I'm going to plug it back in. Why? Because I live dangerously, all right? Okay? It's already on my network, so it should be okay, all right? Now, notice I said should. This has bitten me in the ass, okay? And I've sat there going like, you son of a... And then I have to unplug the wireless. I got to plug in the LAN cable. And I got to unplug the LAN cable and plug in the wireless, okay? Just to clear it. All right? You don't want to be doing that crap. So, anyway, 5 minutes. Me, I'm going to try it out now, okay? So we're going to boot it up, okay? Now, sync up the controller. Be a good little Xbox and boot up, please, all right? And then what's going to happen is once we boot it, okay? Once you boot, she's going to go directly to this right here. And then, this green stuff is going to start, it's moving around, it's going to stop, okay? When it stops, that means it locked on the internet, which means now it's connecting to the server. It's connecting to my server, and now it's going to run FSD. It got the connections, and now you're going to see the plugins come across the screen the way it should, okay? There we go. Welcome to Alliance, and we're going to get one more. And there we are. Okay? Now, this is what we do. Okay? We go ahead and we find out and make sure that we're on Xbox Live. Okay? So what do we do? We go over to the homebrew section right here. Click on it. Go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. Hit it again. A square should pop up with your name. There it is. Okay? It worked. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay? Now, okay, there you are. You're up. You're good. That means you're good to go to live. Okay? Hit it. Now, what you're going to do not use your retail profile on this thing. It is a modified bootloader. If you care about your retail profile, you will leave it on your retail Xbox. You will mod it from a distance with a modder's profile, okay? If you don't care about your profile, then slam it on there, all right? But other than that, I'm just telling you right now, because if you start to get crazy, you know, like on BO2 or you get crazy on GTA 5 or something, people can report your profile. and Xbox can take a look at it and say, oh, Jesus, look what he's doing. Ah! And then they can ban your profile, and when they do that, your profile is gone for good. You can always get a new KV, but you can't get a new profile. So, my advice to you, xboxlive.com/live, go there, all right? Use Outlook for the credentials, make a modest profile. Pick a silly name or whatever, okay? Make the profile, choose a password, then come here and go to download profile. When it downloads, what's going to happen, it's going to look like this, okay? It's going to spin it around. After it downloads it, you get that, you're going to be up on live, and there you go, and she's signed in. Right now, in the event that you're sitting there at the download screen for 15 minutes and still hasn't downloaded, well, more than likely it's not going to download. Because the simple fact is it got corrupted during the download. It's very easy to fix stuff. Alright, at that downloading screen, if you're sitting there and it hasn't downloaded, hit the B button, come back, come here. Then, we go up, we go over, we go to settings, we go to system. Okay, we go to storage. Click on that, hit A. Hit A once again. Go to profiles, okay, hit A. Underneath this profile is where your profile is going to be that you tried to download and it failed. Alright, so what we're going to do, you hover down to it with the D-pad, hit A. Okay, and you delete the profile right off the hard drive, just get rid of it. Done. No good. Then, back out of here, back out of here. Then what I want you to do, I want you to back out one more time, leave the hard drive highlighted, hit Y, clear the system cache, you're going to do it twice. So that's once. Okay, I'm going to hit it again. That's twice. There you go. Alright, that's all you got to do. Then, back out of here, up, over, social, sign in, sign out. Go to download profile, download the profile, okay? Once it downloads, and which it will, it'll be fine. Once that happens, hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home. That's going to take you to FSD Dash. Now, alright, once we're at FSD Dash, I'm going to show you what you have to do with this crazy thing, okay? So go ahead and make sure that everything is unlocked to this hard drive and your profile, okay? I'm going to do this for a reason, just in case, okay? There's a tool in here called XM360. Alright, click on it, start it up. It's going to grab everything that's on the hard drive. It's going to look for all the DLC and all the XBLA. It's going to find it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to unlock it. Make sure that it's unlocked to this console. Because that's the only way you're able to play XBLA and downloadable content with your games. Alright, it has to be unlocked. If it's not unlocked, you're going to have problems. Okay, because you're not going to be able to use the downloadable content or the XBLA. Okay, now it takes it a second. Because right now it's grabbing everything, okay? And there it is, alright? There's all your XBLA. Very easy to unlock. Go over with the D-pad to the left, go to Unlock XBLA, hit A. Now, 0 files unlocked because they're already unlocked to this console, which is good. I just want you to do it with your profile signed in. Please, okay? Just do this, alright? Hit A. Then what I want you to do, go to Show DLC. Now it's going to show all the downloadable content right there. And what are you going to do? Go over, once again, go to Unlock DLC. Okay, unlock. Should be 0 files need to be unlocked, okay? So there you go. Life is good. Alright, exit out of there. Okay? Once you're done, then go to exit the dash. And now guess what? You can go ahead and roam and do whatever it is that you want to do to this crazy thing. Just remember, alright, if you download new downloadable content from a torrent site or a website, or XBLA from torrent site, website, remember to go to XM360 and unlock it. Because if you don't, you won't be able to use it. Okay? Now, emulators, very easy to play. Grab hold of an emulator, Game Boy Advance, hit it. It's going to start up, hopefully. Okay? And then what's going to happen is it's going to show you games. Okay? It's going to hit A. Alright? Now, as you can see, there's all your ROMs right there. Okay? Right trigger to go down page by page. Left trigger to go up page by page. D-pad down, D-pad up. Okay, A to select and play the game, B for the main menu. When you're in the game, you can press both thumbsticks, and, well, basically what's going to happen is it's going to bring up a sub-menu. Then you're going to be able to choose your video speed, if there's any cheats, you can turn them on, all that crap, alright? Once you're done, hit B to get out to the main menu, and exit. And now you're back at FSD Dash. Now remember, that works for all of them. MAME plays everything. There's over 7,000 ROMs just in MAME alone, okay? And there's all kinds of games on there. All the original, like, Galaxy games and all that crap. That's all on there. So, pretty much, they all run the same way. Okay? Now, alright, as far as classic games, playing classic games from back in 2002 with the original Xbox, okay? You got Halo 2 on here, and you got Tony Hawk's Underground, okay? If you try to play this game with it online, and what I mean by that is being hooked with the server, when you have this guide right here, well, it's going to give you a problem. Alright, because what's going to happen is you're going to get a big black screen, like that. Okay? Doesn't work. Alright, so we have to put the system in bypass mode. Alright? Bypass mode is simply this. When you want to play a classic game, okay, all you got to do, power the system off, okay, power it back on, hit eject, and leave the tray hanging out until it reaches FSD dash. Okay? System booted. Okay? Now don't push the tray in here. You gotta wait. Wait till you get the FSD dash, alright? Because we want to know that this thing is in bypass mode. Alright? So there we are. Life is good. It's starting up. You'll notice no plugins except for Purge. That's gonna come up. Alright, there you are. And all the rest of the plugins are non-existent, which means that you only got internet connection. That's about it. You don't have anything else, okay? If you look at the guide button here, I'm going to sync this controller up here, and if you look at the guide, you will see it's a standard guide, just like on an original Xbox, alright? Because the server's not loaded in plugin 2. Alright, that's what we want. So now, we'll go over to Xbox Classic Games. We will pick a classic game, hit it, start it up by hitting A. You'll see the logo pop up. It'll pop up once again. And then it's going to load the game, and you're going to be able to play the game, just like you would on an original Xbox from 2002. Alright? And there it is in all of its glory on 1080p, which it was never designed for. So, anyway, and there you go. Okay? And it works. Hit the guide button. And when you're done with it, there you go. Now, we're back at FSD dash. Now, okay. Let me explain some things with copying and pasting files and folders and all that stuff. Because this stuff is pretty expensive. Okay, there, XLE. How the hell do you pronounce that? Yo, Tyler, how are you, man? Good to see you. All right, now look. Okay, an Oculus-looking thing, isn't it, Stewie? Yes, it's evil. It's a USB stick. Now listen, brother, you get one of these things. Okay, don't go out and buy the huge one. Get maximum 64 gig. Okay, that's all you're going to need. Alright? When you get this thing, plug it into your computer, right-click on it, alright? Go to Format, format it in the fashion of FAT32. Alright? Not NTFS, FAT32. That's what this thing understands as an operating system, okay? So you format it FAT32. You put your menu or your game on it, whatever you want to put on it, okay? And then what you do, you take this friggin' thing and you plug it right into the Xbox, okay? There is such a thing called a file manager on this thing. It's a friendly little thing. Okay? You've got two windows there. Alright? We're going to be copying from right to left. Okay? Now, if you watch my previous videos, you know to stay out the flash. Don't go in there. Alright? Because if you go in there and you delete something from there, you're going to be sending this puppy back to me to get it retagged. Don't go in there. Don't mess with that. The only folder that I really want you to mess with is going to be this one right here. HTV1. Okay? Your emulators, compatibility, your content, emulators, games, freestyle dash, all that is right there. That's the root of the folder right there. There's the almighty kv.bin. Alright? Now, want to copy a file over. Very easy. Okay, highlight it. Alright? Hit A to open it. Bring it down to a file or a folder that you want to copy. Okay? Which is going to be like this one right here. Okay? That's a menu right there. Alright? So, what we want to do, we're going to copy from here to here. It's very easy. Mark it with X. You can mark multiple files, by the way, too, and move them over, okay, as you can see. Alright, but anyway, we're going to use that for an example. Bring this over here, alright, highlight it, hold it on the left button. When you hold it on the left button above the trigger, well, this becomes active here now. We're copying from here to here. See the arrows? Pretty simple, right? Hit A. Now I'll copy and paste it. Alright? There it is. Now, I want to get rid of it. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to hold it on the left button, highlight it, and then what I want to do, I want to hit B, okay? And it'll delete it. And it's gone, okay? And you can copy files and folders from the hard drive to the USB stick just by going over here, like marking this right here, okay, bringing this over here, holding RB, and then you can just copy it. And you just hit A, and it's going to copy it right over to there. Done. See, operation complete, okay? See what I'm saying? All right, so you can go from right to left, left to right, all that other happy nonsense, okay? So there you go, all right? When you're not hitting the buttons, these controls come into play. When you hit LB or RB, these controls come into play. Very simple, all right? That's your file manager right there. Now I'm going to back out of here, back out of here, and back out of there. Now, what I'm going to do here, all right, is I'm going to show you a way to contact the Xbox right through your local area network using a couple of programs, all right? The first one is going to be FTP, File Transfer Protocol. It's been around forever. You can connect to your Xbox through that, all right? If you have a phone that you want to, download files and folders on or whatever, and you want to use your phone, you can. You just got to go to the Play Store and download an FTP client, all right? Then there is Neighborhood, which is made for Windows, okay? FileZilla is made for Linux. Winscp is made for Windows. That's FTP, okay? So let's take a look at that, all right? Now look, remember this IP address right here. In fact, here you go. See if you can see that, all right? Yeah, you can see that pretty good. All right, that's my IP right there, 192.168.1.16. Swap the video over. Now, there is my Windows, okay? Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to first show you FTP on Windows, all right? So, we'll start there. You can download Winscp, all right? Download it from any place. It's free. No big deal. Very simple program right here. And install it, okay? Winscp. I opened it. I clicked it twice. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select FTP. Okay, because that's the file transfer protocol. Now the host name, we got to go and we got to use the IP from the Xbox. Okay, so it's 1.16. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna enter 192.168.1.16. Okay, port 21, username Xbox. It always is. Password Xbox. All right, login. It's connected. There's my hard drive right there. You saw how quick that was too, right? Okay, now, we go to HDD1. We open up. Stay out of the flash, like I said. Don't go in there. Right here. Okay? There is your plugins, your files, your folders, and all that kind of good stuff. You want to copy a folder over? Here's the hard drive right here. Let's say you want to copy this program over. It's real easy. Left click on it to select it. Left click, hold it, bring it over here, and just let go. Now to copy it, boom, there it is. Okay? To delete it, select it, right click on it, delete. Okay. Pretty easy, right? Very simple. Okay? So now, we'll get out of there. Now there's another program that we can use. It's called Xbox 360 Neighborhood. You can download it from YouTube or whatever. Just type in latest Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK. Alright? A bunch will pop up. Click on one of them and download it to your computer and install it like you would a normal program. Okay? Now, here it is right here. We're going to open it up. Okay? Now, this is the one before. I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay? I'm going to right click on it. Delete. Yes. Okay? I want to add a new one. RIP is 16. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Add Xbox. Now, there you go. Development kit. Alright? We're going to hit Next. Now, you can type in GtaV because if this is the only one on your network, just type in GtaV and it'll find it. Okay? For me, I use the IP address, 192.168.1.16. You don't have to put a password in or anything like that. All right, it's File Explorer with TCP buffers. Okay, so here we go. So we put that in. Next, and no, I don't want to use it as default because the simple fact is I've got Xboxes out my yin yang going in and out of here, so I don't need a default. So we will hit Next. Okay, we will hit Finish, and there's your JTAG right there. Okay, on the network. Now, you want to open it. Well, you can right click on it. You reboot it, screen capture, synchronize the time, security, set default Xbox, properties, all that crap, okay? That's right clicking, okay? Now, to open it up, double click on it, left click, okay? Now, there it is. Active Title Media ID, that would be the DVD drive. Active Title Media Game, you'd have virtual drives on this thing if you were running a game on it. All right, retail hard drive emulation, volume HDD1, volume HDDX, and volume system extension. Alright, what we're going to use is we're going to use volume HDD1. Just double click on that, it'll open it up. And there is all your folders, your files, and everything else. Now, want to copy a file over. Really easy, okay? We'll open up another instance of Explorer. Go to File Explorer right here, okay? And then what we'll do is we will go to Desktop, and I'm going to grab this file right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to left click, I'm going to select it, I'm going to hold it, I'm going to bring it over here. Now, mind you, you see it'll give you a cross warning that you can't overwrite that. So you want to put it on a blank area like right here. Okay? Hit copy. Drop it. There it is. Okay? To delete it, okay? Right click on it. Hit delete. Yes. And it's gone. Alright? You can transfer files and folders back and forth, including kv.bin, which is right there. In case you ever have to change the kv, you have it on your hard. You just copy from here, drop it, paste it, done. Okay? Very simple. That's how you connect. Okay? And like I said, FTP also works with FileZilla, which works for Linux. Okay? And any FTP client for your, from your Google Play Store or whatever phone store you got, FTP, just type it in. It'll come up and use a client, and you'll be able to connect to this thing. All right? So that's how we copy files, folders, and all that kind of good stuff over to this crazy thing. Okay? That simple. So now, Stewie, listen, brother. Yeah, I know. Where is the PS4 at, man? It shipped. Have you been tracking it? I thought they closed the border up in Canada. All right. Anyway. That's my buddy Tyler. He's a freaking psychopath. Anyway. Listen, Stu, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. This one's going to Canada too, Tyler. Okay? So, listen, thanks again for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. I hope I explained everything. Sorry about that hard drive being an idiot. It's okay. Happens. It just happens. It's okay. But anyway, it's all fixed now. So listen, thank you again. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number, okay? And everything will be fine and dandy. Thanks again for watching. Guys, thanks for hanging with me. Okay? Greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hope that you have a great Sunday. Be safe, be careful, and if not, name it after me. And I'll talk to you all later. Take it easy, okay? Be safe, man. And you're welcome, Stewie. No problem, brother. You have a good one. I'll holler at you later, brother. Take care, guys. Have a good one.